guys, welcome back to my closet. Yes, it's your girl. I know I'm about a week overdue, but I'm back. And before we get into the recap of the last episode, I just want to take a moment to shout out the home team. The home team has grown by 10. So last time we talked about the home base, we had 27 subscribers. Now we're at 37 subscribers. So the home team has grown by 10. Shout out to you guys. I'm so excited. Like, you guys have no idea. So I'm trying to get to 100. So the journey to 100 subscribers is real, but I have no doubt we can get there. You guys have been really good to your girl. Whenever I upload or post, like, you guys take off. So there's no doubt in my mind that we can get to 100 subscribers in no time. And I just want to thank everybody, the home team, and everybody who's taken a minute out of their time, out of their day, out of their energy even, just to stop by, to watch a video, to see what's going on, see what I'm doing, see what I'm talking about. It really means a lot. And I thank everybody for all your encouragement, all your support, and even the feedback that I'm receiving. Even though you're not, necessarily leaving it in the comments below, I'm getting messenger messages, I'm getting DMs, I'm getting emails. And so I'm hearing all of your feedback also, guys, and I love it. I appreciate it. I got feedback about the lighting, got feedback about the fixtures around me, got feedback about the sound quality. So, I mean, it really shows me that you guys are really taking some time to, like, really sit with me, be with me on my journey. And, I'm DIYing this thing. I don't know what I'm doing, so your feedback helps. It helps me tweak it right, get it right, perfect it right, and give you guys what you need also in this space, to keep you coming back, to keep you interested, to keep you on for the entire episode. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you so much. So just to recap on the last episode, which was my first skeleton segment, and we talked about the perfectionism mechanism. So why was it important for me to even go into that? Well, here's a space where I want everybody to just genuinely be okay in their authenticity, and the authenticity of your journey, and the authenticity of the self that you've discovered, the self that you've always been aware of, whatever that looks like for you. And part of the space that got me even to this channel, to this journey, to this movement, was the fact that I spent so much of my life working on that perfectionism mechanism as a way, I thought, to keep and sustain, like, meaningful long-term ships. You know what I mean? And what happened throughout that journey, and I was young. When you're young, you come up with so many reasons and so many ways to make yourself more seen, more valued, more heard, more loved. So that was a thing that I kind of came up with. Like, if I just am a little bit more perfect in the thing that my grandmother wants me to be, or my aunts and uncles say I should be, or my teachers wants me to be, or my boss, or the person I was in a relationship with, or the people I was in friendships with, if I could just be a little bit more of what they want me to be, I'd be perfect enough. You know what I mean? And so what I learned and developed over time was that there's no such thing. But the freedom in me being who I was and accepting that I wasn't going to be for everybody, because I so wanted to be liked, I so wanted to be accepted. What came from all of that is I wasn't going to be by everybody. And that has to be okay. Which brings me to, what did I want you guys to take away from that video? Just a little bit about my journey from, childhood to my teenage years to even, being a young adult. The things that I did to try and succeed in ships. And that the takeaway should always be that you understand, and I understand, that we were created imperfect, with flaws, on purpose. And that has to be okay for you. It had to be okay for me. It had to be okay that not everybody was going to like me, that not everybody was going to accept me, but that those who did, those who were for me regardless. And so who I was at the end of the day, underneath layers of clothing, underneath, if makeup was a thing for me, underneath makeup, underneath a hairstyle. Some people even have like a big personality. All of that is coping. But at the end of the day, you have to be who you are at the core, because that's what's best suited. That's where your best relationships thrive. That's where the best version of you lives. And that is the thing that is healthiest to get you through life. And if you lose some people, if you lose some ships, if you lose some connections, if you don't get the job, then that is fine. It wasn't for you. It wasn't a fit for you. It wasn't a fit for me. And that is okay. You should never have to shrink. You should never have to combust for anything or anyone that is not for you. So the takeaway is it's okay to be you. It feels better to be you. It was okay for me to be me. It felt better. And in that, I developed quality ships, quality characteristics, quality behaviors. You can have quantity. You can have a whole bunch of little or nothing. Because if it cost you the peace that it is to be you, then the volume doesn't even matter. So that is what I wanted the takeaway to be. And I just needed to share what I'd gone through in order to gather that takeaway. It may seem simple enough, right? But when you're young and you're trying to go through life and you're trying to figure things out and you're trying to figure out the key to making everything work, you're trying to figure out how to be the glue of life, it doesn't seem that simple. Actually, I had to crash and burn. I had to max out. I had to burn out. I had to burn through ships in order to be like, you know what, it's okay to be me. I was designed to be this way. And whatever is for me is going to line up with that. So that was the takeaway from the skeleton segment, which I hope you guys were able to get. Again, I thank you for stopping by here. So today's look, which I'm going to post pictures of at the end of the video so you'll get to see, hop on over to my page on Instagram at the.michellescloset and follow me. You'll get to see more looks. You'll get to see, where I pulled all the pieces together from that were in my closet. And you also can, comment. So, I just want you guys to be with me completely on the journey. So you need to see more of this. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll be back next week with another upload for you guys. As always, thank you for coming. Please comment, please share, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and tell your friends and your mom and them to subscribe also. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.